Hello, welcome back, it's Charlotte. Happy Friday, and we're doing an index card make. Great video for scraps, nothing difficult, but cute. A really cute make for your journals. I want to say thank you for all the support on the butterfly journal. She has a new home, which makes me happy. So that's wonderful. What are we making today? We're going to do a pocket, just like this, with a tag. Just like that. Look at how cute this is. I mean, I can't think of a reason not to use this. It's adorable. So this is what we're making. Easy. I know that there are some of you that like things to be very simple. We can't do that every week, but I try to bring you simple. And I think this is one of those. Super cute. If you don't have a heart punch, don't worry about it. You can put a piece of lace on there. You can put a dangle on there. You can leave it plain depending upon the paper. Put a sticker. Put some little pieces of ephemera. Do a little buildup of like a little collage. All sorts of things you can do. And you can draw a heart. You can fussy cut that heart out. You don't have to have a punch. I did do that with a punch, and just in case you're wondering, this is what that punch looks like. I believe it is, yep, Paper Studio, so this is a Hobby Lobby punch. And does it give a size? Oh, it would be easy. I don't think it does. I don't see anywhere on here. Usually they're right here if it gives a size, but it's a punch that measures approximately 1.5 inches, I would say, from, am I looking at that right, or is it inch? Yeah, 1.5 inches. Yep, it would be 1.5 inches from the widest side of the heart to the opposite side. So just in case you're in Hobby Lobby and you want an idea, because I also know there's really little heart punches as well. So let's get started. I've got a scrap piece of a 6x6. This is going to be the outside of our little, I want to call it a booklet, but technically it is not a booklet. But it will be the outside of this here, our little tag. So the index card that I am working with, I believe, is a 4x6. And it's a 4x6, but you can do this with any size index card that you have. I know there's 3x5s. What you'll do is you will just cut down your measurements. And that's easy. So we're going to get this on there. I'm going to get some glue on this index card. This is a 6x6 sheet of paper. There we go. I did not ink. You could ink. You could round your corners on this little tag. And you can see we have a little bit right there, which means something that says it's a 6x6 is not a true 6x6, because this is all the way over here on the edge and we come off, so you just never know. I hope everybody's doing great. We are doing really good here. Had an eye appointment on Wednesday. That went really well. So let's cut this out. Sherry's husband, Charlie, is still in the hospital, so she's busy every day at the hospital. But he's improving. He's doing well. And I hope hope, hope, hope anybody that's had any issues is getting better by the day. Okay, we've got just a hair. We don't even have to mess with this, but seeing as how I started, Jenna's doing well. Her finger's in a cast, but she didn't have to have surgery, so that's good. All right, we are going to use we're going to use the, what do you call this thing again? What is this? Scoreboard. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking of Jenna. I'm thinking of everybody. That's the problem. Right down the center, 3 inches. And I'm going to score on both sides. I know that's not how you do it. And look at that. It doesn't come out right, does it? There we go. I know that didn't come out right at all. I'm on the 3 inches. It isn't going to matter. We're going to be good. That's all I'm going to use the scoreboard for. And then we're going to fold this. And I'm going to make sure that I fold this so that it is. I don't want to have to start over again. Right here. And I'm going to take my embossing folder. And we're going to just give that a good press, and there we go. And you can kind of see where I almost, lots of times you can press that out, but it isn't going to matter. She is a cutie. And then on this is where if you wanted to go ahead and round your corners, you could. And then I decided, because I had a scrap piece of paper, that I wanted to put little tabs on here. So I think I'm going to use this one for the front, because there's not really a lot of orange in this pattern. So we're going to do this. So we're going to glue that. Our neighbors went on a cruise to Italy. They're going to the Mediterranean. So they flew into, I believe, Rome, but their cruise was going out of Venice. They'll be gone for 10 days. They're going to do, they're going to Greece, to Santorini. Beautiful. Santorini is so beautiful, but I bet you right now it is crowded. Really crowded. But I'm hoping they have a great, great time. They got out of the heat, so that's good. And my brother and sister-in-law are it's my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, on my husband's side. They're in Germany right now doing their thing, so that's kind of cool. So everybody's gone and we're home, but you know what? I'm happy to be home and I'm happy to be here with you. So, all right, now we're going to take, this is a 7x4, or did I go a little, I may have gone a little bit bigger than 4. Yeah, 4.5 by 7. And what I did is I just took this, because we're going to go kind of in the center, I just took this and just kind of folded this where I thought I wanted that first fold to be. It's not a big deal. It's not anything to worry about. You just kind of just go ahead and fold, make your fold. You might want to give yourself a little bit of room just for your tag, that it doesn't, that it's not so snug that you have to fight it going in. So you're just going to make fold here, and I'm going to give you the dimensions just in case you're like, oh Charlotte, please. Okay, so I folded it. This is, be good if I could see it. This is 2 7/8, really. I mean 1 7/8 fold. And this one is, I can't believe it, almost 1 7/8. I can't believe it. You just want to fold them so that they overlap, and you can see that overlaps by probably at least 1/4 of an inch. But this is the kind of, it's not snug. I didn't want it snug, but you don't have, you know, maybe, what is that? Maybe 1/8 of an inch, so that you don't have any issue pulling this in and out. So if you put this in there and you close this, and I'm pretty sure I want that whole flower right there, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna go, oh, I'm gonna go this way. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull these corners down. We don't need this. You're gonna take these corners and you're just gonna fold them down. I folded them to the outside, and then I'm gonna fold them to the inside. So the first idea I had with this was having it like this, just like that. I didn't want all that pink. So depending upon your paper might depend on if you want to leave this like this or not. So I just opened this up, turned it to the inside. You could cut it off. I just didn't really see the point. I didn't see any benefit to cutting it off. It would have just, those scraps would have just gone in the garbage because there's just nothing there that you could do it with them. So that's how that is going to look. So then I'm going to glue these down. So what you do with those little ends, that's up to you. But I couldn't see wasting it. I couldn't see taking the time to be bothered to cut them. And so I didn't. But there was really no reason. You do what you want to do with that. You could leave one to the inside, one to the outside. You could do that too. So this is what this looks like. You can see how easy this is, guys. There's nothing to it. Let me put the cap on my glue stick. All right. So then I have decided I'm going to go this way. So I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue at the bottom here because we do want the bottom closed. So we're going to close that up, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this edge, glue at the bottom, and glue running down here, just like that. So our bottom is sealed. You don't need glue here because you've got it there. And then we're going to close this up. Cute, cute. You could do this if you were giving a gift card. This would be adorable with a gift card in it. Great for Happy Mail. And if you stick with me at the end of the video, I'm going to show you what's coming next. Okay, so then we have our cute little card, our little tag we can put in here. I've already punched my heart, and instead of having it flat like that, I decided I was going to elevate it up. Now you can use your dots. I have this. I have had this. If you've been with me for years, then you know I have had this for years. Then I decided it's time to start doing some things where we use this. Pop dots is what I was thinking of. And I've cut that too big, so we're just going to come over here and we're going to trim it. But this is going to elevate this about 1/8 of an inch off. It's about 1/8 of an inch, and y'all know I don't trust this, so I will put a little bit of glue on the back of this. It's pretty sticky, but it's old. So, you know, a little help doesn't hurt anything. So we're going to do this. You can see how easy this is. I am just so happy that we made it in this week. Okay. And there is the sweetest little, look at that. It's so cute. You could put this in a journal. You could stick this down in a pocket. You could put this, you could clip this on. You could put this on with a paper clip, or you could glue this pocket down and have it, instead of a pocket that can come in and out of your journal, a stationary pocket. But it's a cutie for sure. So that's our make for today, and let's do a giveaway, and then let's do a share on what's coming up. So I'm looking at, I've got 3. I think I must have made, I think I came in and made a 3rd because I came in and I made a 3rd. Look at that. No tags in these. That's up to you. But yeah, so we're going to be giving away 3 of these. And I remember I've got some envelopes here for my journal kits. I wanted to show you, let's see if I can find them before I do the giveaway. I made the tiniest little beads. If I can just find one. They are the tiniest beads I've made so far. And they're probably so tiny, I won't be able to find them now. I had them on my desk because I wanted to show you, but I don't want to spend a lot of time going through this trying to look for them, and I can't even, here is one, I believe. Look at that. Is that not the cutest little thing you have ever seen? Look at that. And then Peggy had sent me an Instagram of somebody making fabric beads, and there's some embroidery involved, and oh, I thought, oh my gosh, am I gonna start another craft? But they were really, really pretty. But I don't know that I've ever made anything this small before, but there's probably about 8 of them in here. You know, I'll probably never see them again because they're that tiny, but just cute. So if you're making beads, you might want to consider doing something really, really small because they're fun. All right, guys. So the first one, I need to get some more names in here, but let's do this. And I promise before the 4th, everything will be in the mail. How about Charlotte Head? Okay, I want to thank everyone for all your comments. I have kind of breezed through quickly, but we had a pop-up virus on our computer, the main computer, and that's usually where I go when I want to answer my comments because it's larger. It's easier to see, and because I'm still doing the thing with my eyes, you know, I'm just going to ask for your patience, please. Sherry S. I appreciate you being very patient with me. We will get there. It's just, you know, it's just my time to just have to take care of myself. So let's see. Brenda Clark. All right, Miss Brenda, this make is coming to you. I really appreciate you guys. And I think what we're going to try to do for next week is, do you remember this from when I did a Angel Dream Crafts Chem project for the design team, and I can see that I need to do something with that because that is curling up. I really wanted to do a journal in here. This is so pretty. This is beautiful. This is really, really pretty. But here's the issue. I can't get this. If I put a journal in here, I will never get it in this bag. And I really, really wanted this to be a set like that because, I mean, that's just gorgeous. I mean, you could have this sitting on a bed. It is so pretty, like propped up on the pillows. It's just beautiful. But I didn't want them to be 2 separate pieces. So what I came up with, what I think we're going to do, we're going to start this next week, is I think we're going to make like an ephemera holder. At first I thought maybe a tag book, But then I thought, maybe an ephemera holder where you can put different things in there. It's going to be super simple. I know I don't have any more paper like this, so I've got to find something that goes with this. But this is what we're going to do because I want to get this project finished so that I can get this in my shop. And what I have begun to do is, if you are interested in a project that you see that I am doing, can you just either message me in Etsy or let me know in the comments if you're interested in that particular project. The reason I'm doing that is it saves money, and I don't have to pay the fees. I don't have to pay the listing fee. And so if that works out for you and you like to do PayPal, then it's a win-win all the way around for all of us. So yeah, just let me know. But I'm pretty sure maybe one side, no, I think the whole thing is just it's gonna be an embellishment little booklet, and I just think it's gonna be cute and it will fit in here. So cute idea, cute project. So that's coming up next week. And I hope each and every one of you has a fantastic, beautiful, beautiful weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy yourselves. Know how much I appreciate you being here with me. And I will catch you Monday. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bye, guys.